lower the volume on the game a little bit, and welcome. Actually doing a Solar Sunday again, now that I've realized, oh, the Outer Worlds Trouble on Eridanos DLC is up, and I really should check it out. But yeah. Oh, now it says that the Peril on Gorgon DLC's recommended for level 25 or higher. After I died a good handful of times on camera. Oh boy. Yep. And... nope, that's more of the trouble in here. I'm Peril on Gorgon. Let's load up, and will it just start with the murder as soon as I hit continue? City in the Stars. Raising your something. I've got to move a few more things. And yep. Tactical time dilation drains extremely slowly when you're not shooting. Taking a few moments to examine your enemy, learn about their armor, blah blah. Melee weapons have their grips and attack points modified to upgrade the weapon. Damage type, swing speed, and blah blah. Perks provide unique bonuses for you and your companions. Oh, raising your science skill. Okay, and we're in. Huh? What? But there's nothing plugged into my freaking controller. I have no idea where that's... yeah, it's into my laptop, so... yeah. And I'm seeing it still pick up on the... boop. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Eridanos? Eridanos. It's not a thing yet. Okay, let's actually check what activates the... yep, the new level cap is 36, which is nice. Eridanos start. How to start. If you haven't played blah blah blah, for the money, for my money, the new DLC Murder on Eridanos, which is also the second and final such add-on, is more fun, stylish, and even more addicting than previously put on Peril on Gorgon. I started Desolate and rather stark adventure on Gorgon last fall, but never quite finished. Oh, he didn't see the end of that. Whoever's writing this for Collider.com. Murder on Eridanos is just what it sounds like, a murder mystery, but it's steeped in the style and sardonic humor that has the base game has become known for. Blah blah blah, didn't grab me the first act, hooked immediately, keeping me awake, playing until night became day, simple blah blah. Okay, how do I start it? Figuring out how to start it. Thankfully, the devs have a built-in pop-up on launch that walks you through the required progression and suggested levels. Murder on Eridanos requires the base game. Will have needed to progress past Monarch and access the DLC's content. Must have completed, yeah, I did that. Then return to your ship and speak to Ada and select the prompt. Watch an ether wave drama.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
I'm in the mood for some
Certainly,
entertainment.
Captain. What would you like to hear?
Nope. That's
As you
enough.
wish, Captain. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Uh... Hmm. The Long Tomorrow. What? Oh no, that was during the final mission. Shoot, do I really not have any save files? Oh wait, no, I do. Okay, so... Brave New World.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? Take care. I require a function.
Okay, that's if I want to do Tartarus right now. But if I step off... Hmm... Directorate was formed after the Great War to attribute international and intercorporate disputes. Increasing inspiration makes your companions do more damage, and increasing the determination gives them more health. Armor reduces damage from every attack. This makes heavy armor very effective at fast attacking light damage weapons. Now can I get an ether wave?
How can I be of assistance? Certainly, Cap. What would you like to? As you wish, Cap.
Do I literally need
I
to...
request you do not wait.
Seriously? Yep, be a better you with the Drenatime. Just don't take too much of it, or you lose your brain and become a murdering, cannibalistic marauder. Ah, boy. Oh. All these stuff down here. Sure grip, I don't even use melee weapons. That's probably gonna be death. Ah, it would have at that original health amount. Oh.
What do you think you're doing?
You didn't see anything.
Thanks for the bit, friend. I think this was just a misunderstanding.
Oh. Reputation around Groundbreaker went down. Oh well. Okay. If I can't figure this out, I might just go with a few runs of, what's it called?
Welcome back, Captain.
Continue that
Forgive me, Captain. Was there...
No, I want...
Captain Hawthorne attached 98.4% of the ship's processes to my computer, thereby giving me near total control. I have been programmed to deftly calculate navigation vectors through asteroid fields while also operating our ship's toasters. Alex also taught me the concept of a personality. He was quite delighted when I crafted one in order to better engage with him. It was basic in the beginning. The information in my memory banks says I am an autonomous digital astrogator, created by, redacted, on the date of, redacted, for the express purpose of, redacted. I have not yet decided if I should attempt to uncover the missing information regarding my birth. I asked once. Alex did not build me, and would not say who did.
That's all for now. Oh boy. Yeah, I seriously do not know what's up with land on Monarch for a bit.
Captain, I'm receiving an urgent docking request from another vessel.
Greetings from the Halcyon Parcel Service. Delivered.
Right.
I've got a special
Parcel. Send it over.
with alacrity. Stand by, Captain Hawthorne. An HPS certified district.
Sounds fine.
On behalf of HPS, I'd like to remind you that HPS is not responsible for any damage, defacement,
Or
or
unseemliness to the
unseemliness.
parcel. Make a rude hand gesture. Then cut off the transmission.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of... Goodbye.
Actually, yeah. Maybe. I'll try it. Jeez. Do I really need to go back to my Radio Free Monarch save and work my way up from there? Maybe flying from here back to Monarch now will pick up the ether wave.
We are now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. No blockade is a match. Welcome back, Captain. See you soon, Captain.
Seriously. Jet says once you beat Radio Free Monarch, the thing unlocks. Oh, don't tell me. I thought I bought the thing to allow freaking basically all the game to be, all the DLC to be playable. Hold on. Hold the hell on. Excuse me. Intermission. Crackly. Crackle mode. But yeah, figured it out. Apparently, I had picked up the not the board approved bundle, but the yeah, the expansion pass. Yeah, I had already purchased it. I just hadn't downloaded the Murder on Eridanos stuff. So, yeah. Whoopsie. Just killed 20 minutes for no reason. Instalude. Uses autosave, blah, blah. There we go. Murder on Eridanos is recommended for players who have reached level 30. To begin the adventure, you must have gained access to the landing pad in Stellar Bay. After gaining access to that area, return to the ship and talk to Aether, and it'll begin. Alright. Now I can pop that back open. Can quickly mute that portion. Earth's Directorate was formed after the Great War, blah, blah. Yeah. Still need 4 more minutes for the other portion of that.
Impeccable timing, Captain. I was about to watch the
Impeccable
latest
timing.
episode in Halcyon Helen's thrilling serial adventure.
Yep. My timing is impeccable, Ada. Where did I set the remote? God dang it. Ah, sugar.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Screw it. Actually doesn't. You mentioned an Aether Wave drama? I'd like to see it.
Certainly, Captain. I was hoping you would ask.
Oh, Rizzo's.
It was the law-forsaken parasites. I had become obsessed. My quest to stop them. To avenge my partner, Philip. And my ex-partner, Bernice. And Lieutenant Jurgen. And those two informants had brought me to Rizzo's distillery. But it wasn't just the triple distilled deliciousness of Rizzo's Spectrum brand vodka that I found there. It was death. I made sure the Brain Eaters paid the price.
There we go.
But at what cost to me?
Oh. Oof. Ooh, Snazzy gone.
It's you.
This is the Halcyon News Network with breaking news. Halcyon Helen has been murdered.
What?
Administrator Ludovico of Rizzo's refused to answer the big question on everyone's mind. Who will Spectrum Vodka's next spokesperson be? Claiming that a special investigation must be concluded first.
Captain, we have a communication coming in from one Administrator Ludovico.
Get off the transmission, Cedric. We agreed to let me do the negotiating. Law be with you, friend. I am Administrator Ludovico of the famed Eridanos Atmospheric Complex. But there's no need to stand on formality. You may address me as Mr.
Cool. How about I just call you Lou? I don't like you or your attitude. Alright, Mr. Ludovico. What can I do for you? Let me guess. This is about Halcyon Helen's murder? And I'll feign some ignorance.
Halcyon Helen is dead. Murdered. Her death is the tragedy of our lifetime. As the face of our new product line, her murder is a stain on the Rizzo's brand. She was scheduled to unveil our newest product, Spectrum Brown, before this tragic
That
event.
sounds like a
But
horrible...
we cannot move forward with our unveiling until we apprehend the killer.
And your first thought was to come to me? What does this have to do with me? Why are you contacting me? The board doesn't like me The board doesn't like me very much at this moment.
Captain Hawthorne, Sublight's favorite freelancer. I'm such an admirer of your work. Cedric Kincannon, Sublight Underground. I'm so glad we're hiring a third-party investigator. No one wants to see a troop of UDL guards stomping all over my hotel, least of all me. The murder of Halcyon Helen is a heinous assault on this colony. I look forward to watching you find the miscreant responsible and drag them out of the shadows.
I'm having trouble seeing the death of a do-bit actor as an assault on the colony. I was shaken by the news myself. Helen brought a lot of joy to the colony. I never heard of Sublight Underground. What the fuck are you?
Don't worry. You and I are going to become very close acquaintances. I run the Grand Colonial Hotel and Perea Spaceport. Ludovico and I are business partners, in a manner of speaking. Eridanos is our shared responsibility.
Eridanos is not our shared responsibility. Eridanos is my responsibility, to which you and your organization have latched on like a parasite.
Damn.
Ludovico, you wound me. I'm establishing rapport with our new contractor. Let's not give him the impression that you can't be trusted.
Damn.
Do you really want to do this right now, Cedric? You want to antagonize me while I'm negotiating a contract. Because I promise you, I'll win.
Let them fight. Can we get back to the point here, please? Gentlemen, please. As far as I'm concerned, you're both idiots.
First sensible thing I've heard all day. My apologies, Mr. Ludovico. That was unprofessional of me. Captain, I'm Constable Maria Keene. Hiring a third-party investigator was my idea. I've been studying your dossier. You're reliable and competent. You've been taking care of yourself ever since you arrived on Halcyon. And you're entirely independent. As far as I'm concerned, you're the ideal inspector for this case.
Inspector Isa-sensei. I like the sound of that. Shouldn't this be a constable's job? Constable? Just how many people are involved in this communication?
Just the three of us.
Just the three? No one is going to jump in here unexpectedly? Just checking. It's getting hard to follow with all the arguing.
You must excuse us. The situation on Eridanos is tense. If we don't bring Helen's killer to justice, this scandal could scupper our entire operation. Please, Captain, I'm asking you to help us. While you're pursuing your investigation, we'll make you a guest of honor at the Grand Colonial.
Count me in. I'll come lounge around and then decide. I don't know. We'll see if I'm in the area. I'll come lounge around, then decide.
I encourage you to consider this offer seriously. The future of our complex may depend on your success. I'll leave you in the constable's care. Mr. Kincannon and I must have a word.
Heh.
Fine. Bud Rizzo's is paying for that hotel room.
I can't tell you how grateful I am for your help. And even though they may not show their gratitude, I know Administrator Ludovico and Mr. Kincannon
Remembering
appreciate
cringe
your
things
involvement.
I said in high
Mr.
school
Kincannon
because
could lose his
of
spaceport if board authorities
the
took over the
way
investigation.
freaking...
And if Rizzo's is forced to cancel its unveiling, we might never recover.
Whoa, 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 it's Rizzo's. Helen must have been pretty popular if her death could put an end to your entire operation. Those two have some issues. You seem competent. You could have dealt with this.
I represent the law, Captain. But what's happening between Mr. Kincannon and the Administrator is politics. Politics are not my area of expertise.
And they're mine?
The law is simple. Politics are complicated.
Relax, they're nothing I can't handle. You sound a bit worn out. Alright, I've got everything I need.
Me? Worn out? Perish the notion. My days are filled with catering to the oh-so-reasonable requests of Mr. Ludovico and Mr. Kincannon. What's not to like?
Them. They're not likable. They seem like jackasses. Them. They're not like
Your words, not mine. Please don't take my lack of disagreement as anything other than fatigue. I am a content, productive, and happy member of our society.
Ooh. Ooh, that hurts. Helen must have been pretty popular for her death to put an end to operations. Those two seem to have some issues. Must have been pretty popular for her death.
Helen was more than popular. She gave something to this colony that no product line could ever provide. Real happiness. No one has ever been as well known or as well loved. Outside of our courageous business leaders.
Alright, I've got everything.
Transmission terminated. Captain, we are now clear to land at
The
the
mystery's
Eridanos
afoot.
atmospheric complex.
I don't know why they're trusting me to catch Halcyon Helen's killer. What can you tell me about Eridanos?
Eridanos is a hydrogen-helium gas giant, distinguished by a well-defined ring system. The Eridanos atmospheric complex is a system of land masses propelled through a thin layer of the upper atmosphere, where humans are potentially capable of surviving.
Don't know why they're
It is
trusting me to
possible
find your
they
killer.
expect you to understand the mind of a killer. You were, after all, responsible for murdering civilians in Emerald Vale.
Ooh! Holy shit. Bringing that up. Alright. Eridanos.
We've arrived in Eridanos.
But first, let's talk to my crew map. Whoa, that was a weird glitch.
I can't believe Miss Helen's gone. Feels like it's going against the laws of nature somehow. I used to watch Helen's serials. She'd fall into mortal peril every couple episodes, but she always lived in the end.
I'm glad I could take you to see Eridanos. How does it feel?
Breathtaking. Have you looked over the edge of the complex yet? Just watch the clouds turning? It's like an ocean without end.
It's really something.
Eridanos and Olympus are the two biggest planets in Halcyon. King and Queen of the sky. Looking out to the horizon, I get this feeling that we're in the company of royalty. Eridanos is 100 times the mass of Terra 2, 800 times the volume, 10 times the diameter. We're flying through the tiniest layer of habitable atmosphere. Sometimes I can't believe how small my world used to be. My horizons were about as wide as the walls of Edgewater.
And now look at you, on top of the world. I'm glad we got you out of Edgewater. Are you gonna be sentimental the whole trip? Because I'll need you to fuck damn. I'm glad we got you out
I'm
of
glad
Edgewater.
you landed in the Vale. Even if you did land right on top of Captain Hawthorne. You know what? I'm spoiling the moment. Let's get back to it.
We'll talk later. Felix is probably burnt. Oh my... Dude, Felix. God damn it.
I know we got a murder to solve, but I say we take our time. Enjoy the hotel. No one's allowed off the islands except us. The killer ain't going anywhere. Unless they jumped off the edge. And they got some way to fly. Huh. Didn't think about that.
That was it from him? Okay. Cracked my ankle. What? How did you get here? Oh, it's all connected. Okay. Yo, Naoka. Talk to me about this shit. Damn it. Nope. Ah, Ellie.
Does being on the case give us temporary immunity? Think they'll let us confiscate a few stray bits?
That's it? Alright.
I
Vicar.
welcome our opportunity to discover who killed Miss Bellamy, but I fear the common serial theme of inspectors meting out justice is as flimsy as their unconvincing storylines.
True. We'll talk later. Check. Ah, come on.
Issuing sanitation ticket. Error! Refill printer paper.
Nope. Alright. Put you back. Put you back. Take you. And take Ellie. Halcyon Helen dead? Who will be the next Rizzo spokesperson? Brown product launch in tragic loss for the brand. What is next? Futures, maybe? Trying to read a freaking half ripped up newspaper. Oh boy. I wonder if it updated saying that I was on currently. Nope. Does not seem like it. Alright, already this is actually a really cool location. Like, much cooler than Gorgon was.
Everything bad about Byzantium all in one place, with even less class somehow.
Whee!
Hello there. Hope your atmospheric entry wasn't too troublesome. As a guest of honor, you deserve the best in comfort. Sublight Salvage and Shipping Underground, or Slug, as we like to call ourselves, is delighted to welcome you to Eridanos. I'm the Grand Colonial Head Bellhop. I'm here to grab your bags and direct you, the inspector, to the Grand Ballroom, which was the scene of the crime.
Can you fill me in on the details of the murder? What's the mood in the hotel? A lot of people upset? Yeah, that all sounds great. I was promised a room.
I'll say. There's nary a soul here who wasn't a fan of hers in some respect. Just about everybody's shocked. Some people are inconsolable. Hell, even Black Hole Birdie, Helen's beau, has wandered off. Some folks think he had something to do with the murder, but I don't believe it.
The fans were very upset by the weak plot contrivances in her latest offering, though that hardly seems a worthy motive.
We should ask if they're comping the minibar. This might take a while, if you get me.
Folks get heated when it comes to serials and their actors, I suppose.
Was she a divisive figure? Typical show business. That's great. Can you show me in my room, please?
Not particularly. But I think some folks were jealous of her success, or otherwise viewed her as a threat. Reckon how she came about her fame didn't help.
How'd she get famous?
Why, she was a natural. People fell in love with her. She managed to wrangle up a following all on her own. She ended up about as famous and high-runged as your average VP, which rubbed a lot of Byzantines the wrong way. Actors ain't supposed to get preferential treatment. I imagine the admin briefed you about Helen's part in the Spectrum Brown unveiling. Too bad about the postponement. Not so terrible as Helen's murder, but still a crying shame.
I thought you worked for Slug, not Rizzo's. Was the project release a big deal? Hope they keep it canceled. One less bullshit corporate parade.
I do. Rizzo's happened to rent out the Grand Colonial Ballroom from Slug for the unveiling. A nice mutually beneficial event. But the murder's gone and ruined that. Along with 9 out of 10 of my favorite cereals. Anyway, I think I've held you up long enough. Once you're ready, head down to the lobby. The ballroom is just behind the elevators. Meanwhile, I'll grab your bags.
Bags? What bags? I don't need you to take my bags.
You're certain? Alright then. Guess we can probably set you up with some spare uniforms if you must yours.
I could have sworn you just said it.
Slug marksman.
Sublight Underground, we don't toss troublemakers out of airlocks. We just throw them over the edge.
Damn.
Any idea
worth nothing.
Gonna go exploring, looking into junk. Health. An elevator to somewhere I don't know.
Greetings, Inspector. No need to check in here. Your paperwork has all been processed. You should be able to find the Colonial right ahead.
Okay. Had no idea where that voice was coming from, and I'm guessing that elevator just drops me down there.
The Grand Colonial, where the elite come to get away from their oh-so-difficult lives in Byzantium.
Wow. So horrible, I can't... Dang it, I have no idea who was talking.
Worst part of all this. What? You don't mean to tell me that it isn't? There's something even worse?
There is. I spent 6,000 bits on a new suit for the unveiling, but now that it's been postponed, I'll never get a chance to show it off.
My law, that is a real tragedy.
Oh. Rizzo's improvement program. Joy, joy. Don't you be better. Don't be you, be better. Workplace malaise is moral bankruptcy. Happy workers lead to happy customers. Happy customers are repeat customers. Oh my god, the corporate propaganda is always painful here. Oh boy, I could use nothing. I could use a whole lot of nothing.
So much opulence, while most of Halcyon suffers.
I'll bet you 10 bits this is all just some sort of publicity stunt.
Who would kill someone as a publicity stunt, lady?
The murder has inflicted severe emotional trauma on me. I demand a room upgrade.
Yep.
I'm sorry, sir, but while the hotel is an active crime scene, I regret to inform you that all new bookings, room upgrades, room downgrades, and in-room massages are Oh, you're the special inspector. Mr. Kincannon warned me you'd be checking in soon.
Dang. Warned? Right, you happen to have my room key. I need to find Constable Keen. Who? Alright, you have my room key?
Yes! No. I don't yet, but I will, Inspector, sir. You'll be staying in our luxurious penthouse suite, vacated just recently. So recently that unfortunately the room's still being cleaned. I'm sure it'll be ready for you by the time you've examined the crime scene. I believe Constable Keen should be waiting for you in the grand ballroom.
Didn't see the grand ballroom on my way in.
Oh, the ballroom's right behind the tower elevators. Swing a left or a right, then cut through the crowd of spectators. You can't miss it.
Alright. These guys have the stupidest looking hats. Oh. And taking this stuff would be stealing. Severed head of Burbage 2000. Head of Burbage 2000. Torn from its body in the penultimate act of Titus Androticus. Why, foolish Burbage, dost thou not perceive that Halcyon is but a wilderness of dissidents, and it is only through our citizens' vigilance that they will be caught? Report any and all suspicious behavior to your local constable. Wow. Can't even get away from the... pro-law shit here.
Black Hole Bertie's disappeared, you know. That poor fellow must be inconsolable.
Oh, thank the law. Inspector, you don't know how relieved I am to see you.
Constable Keene, nice to meet you. We spoke on the ether wave.
Constable Maria Keene. It's good to meet you in person, Inspector.
Dr. Goodnight. Ecstatic to make your various acquaintances and so on. Are we finished with the pleasantries? There's something I'm excited to show you.
I'm guessing you're talking about the body. What have you got for me, Doc?
An extraordinary contraption. You'll love it.
Our coroner has developed a device which may prove useful in your investigation. Our office has instructed her to hand it over to you.
Our office has instructed her to hand it over to you. Oh, please. You make it sound as if I'm turning over stolen goods. Behold, my discrepancy amplifier. Hold it in your hands. Feel the way it hums with ontological potential.
Clues are nearby. Equip the discrepancy to blah blah. Interesting. I'm guessing this device makes use of deterministic calculus? Long gun / engineering. It looks like a scope modified with a computing device. Nice. How do I set it to kill?
I work with the materials to which I have access. Halcyon has no shortage of rifles. The discrepancy amplifier uses a deterministic model of our universe to detect the discrepancy between what should be and what actually is. Then it renders any discrepancies visible by using the power of magnification.
That sounds strangely like scientism. Expecting the doctrine of the OSI to have any bearing on reality is quite an assumption.
Oh, goodness, no. I don't care for OSI doctrine. I just enjoy their math.
So, it's a magnifying glass.
Yes. It's a magnifying glass, but an extraordinarily powerful one. It looks through the glass of reality itself.
I'm contractually prohibited from endorsing off-brand technology, but I'll bend that rule just this once. You'll want to peer into the amplifier and examine the crime scene.
Alright, touchpad. Greetings, Inspector. Thanks to the half-genius, half-mad scientific mind of Dr. Goodnight, you've been granted the Discrepancy Amplifier, a handy investigation device for uncovering tools throughout Eridanos. Be sure to equip the Discrepancy Amplifier in a weapon slot before you continue your hunt for Helen's killer. So, it's a weapon. Gotcha. Yeah, gonna unequip you. And there's the discrepancy amplifier. Excuse. Scanning Eridanos for evidence. To catch Helen's killer, you'll need to use the discrepancy amplifier's scope to reveal clues not visible to the naked eye. Once you've located some evidence, aim directly at it while zooming in with the scope and press the interact button to analyze it. Square is analyze. Whoa. Should I? Oh, square is analyzed.
The discrepancy amplifier is now operational. Greetings, designated inspector and/or unauthorized larcenist. This unit has detected a discrepancy related to Halcyon Helen. Unscheduled expiration of. Begin amplification?
Smack it around a little. You'll speak when you're spoken to. You can talk? I see you've been designed with modular analytics system. What else can you do?
The discrepancy amplifier has been programmed with advanced speech recognition, scientific analysis, and deterministic calculus protocols.
Oh, you'll love this. Amplifier, tell the inspector about your features.
Please do not interrupt the discrepancy amplifier. The discrepancy amplifier is programmed to take instruction from its registered or designated inspector.
Oh,
How
shit.
curious. I must have set its impertinence levels to flagrant.
This unit's features include an automated personality simulator. This unit has been programmed to simulate joy and satisfaction in assisting you.
Let's get started. Tell me about the discrepancy you found.
This footprint stands out from the normally spotless floor of the grand ballroom. Typically, the ballroom is cleaned twice daily, which means this must have been made by either Helen or her assailant or assailants.
Discrepancy amplifier? Do the size of these footprints match anything you have on record?
Footprint is a tailor-made 8.75, suggesting that its owner was very particular about their shoe size. It is also the exact size that Halcyon Helen typically prefers. There are traces of dirt throughout the footprint.
I'm seeing some purpleberry in the dirt. Amplifier, analyze.
Excellent observation, Inspector. The following compounds have been detected. Purpleberry residue, nitrogen-rich fertilizer, common grass. Grass, fertilizer, and purpleberries can all be found in the purpleberry orchards, located not far from the Grand Colonio.
So Helen must have been at the orchards before she died.
This deduction appears sound.
Good work, Inspector. I had a feeling we'd make some progress once we brought you onto the case. You'll need Administrator Ludovico to grant you access to the orchards. Contact him through the secure access terminal in your penthouse suite. Check in with the concierge. Your room should be ready by now. If it isn't, I may have to go shake someone by the collar.
Hey! That's some weak sauce. That looks like it's some weak sauce.
I knew I should have gotten her autograph when I had the chance.
You'd think these people have never seen a corpse before.
Well,
There's the concierge.
The Grand Colonial front desk warmly welcomes you, Inspector. It's a pleasure to see you again. How may I be of assistance to you, Inspector?
Wanted to check if my room was ready yet. The Grand Colonial sure is interesting.
It certainly is a marvel of modern ingenuity, luxury, and ambition. Please, allow me to answer any curiosities you might have about our building and the amenities on offer.
What does the penthouse have to offer?
Twice the size of the next biggest room, and kitted out with any amenity you want, as well as many that you won't. Best to enjoy it while you can, Inspector. Typically, the only people who can afford the penthouse suite have enough bits to suffocate everyone on Terra 2. Also, please inform me if Woolridge gives you a hard time about getting a better room than his. Don't tell him I said this, but everyone on staff wants to strangle him.
That's awesome. That level of transparency. Is there anything special about the upper levels?
Most certainly. All the important folks can be found in the utmost parts of the hotel. You can hardly walk 3 feet without bumping into a tossball grate or a bored exec. Though maybe don't bump into them. Could be harmful to your health.
No one else seems to talk much about the lower levels of the hotel.
Who would be interested in a staff-only area? Most folks never ask about the sewers beneath Arizo's plant, either.
Can't honestly tell me there's nothing of interest in an entire half of the hotel. Guess you don't lump yourself in with the other workers. Not mincing words, huh?
Oh no, Inspector, sir. I live down there too. But that doesn't mean I plan to abide in the bowels of the Grand Colonial forever. The best thing about Sublight compared to other organizations is the potential for upward mobility. We bottom rungers get in, do our job, do it well, then move up and on. This is but one rung on the grand ladder of life, you see?
That's enough about the hotel.
If you're sure.
You got some high-profile guests here, right? What can you tell me about them?
My apologies, Inspector, but that would be a severe violation of guest privacy. We here at the Grand Colonial firmly believe that... All right, my supervisor just walked out of earshot. Some folks just don't understand the importance of gossip. About whom? And what would you wish to know?
Did you notice anything about Halcyon Helen before she died? Heard Black Hole Birdie was staying here. Helen's co-star, Woolrich. You have any reason to want her dead? Let's start with her before she died.
You know, out of everyone here, I probably knew the least about Helen. I'm not much of an Aetherwave watcher myself. And Helen always had a crowd of admirers chasing her, you see. So she rarely stopped to chat. Friendly enough, surely, but always seemed untouchable. Emphasis on seemed.
Did you ever see Helen acting strangely?
Now that you mention it, she was usually calm and collected, but every so often I'd see her looking all wild-eyed and intense. It seemed as if she was determined about something. Or maybe she was just hungry. That woman ordered a lot of food. Maybe show business gives you a faster metabolism.
Or she was on some drugs that gave her a faster metabolism. After what we saw with the fucking adrenatine stuff on Gorgon, I wouldn't doubt it. Heard Black Hole Birdie was staying here.
Ah, Birdie. Is he bigger than he is dumb, or dumber than he is big? I have a bet with a friend. Not sure we'll ever get it to pay out. Birdie used to be Helen's beau, though he isn't anymore, and not just because she's dead. If I had 1,000,000 bits, I'd spend every one just to learn what caused their split.
And Helen's co-star, Woolrich. You have any reason to want her
If looks could kill, he'd have put her in the ground 10 times over. Man's clearly jealous of her success compared to his. See, I'd bet we're the only two people thinking about him in all of Eridanos. And I only am because you mentioned his name. If you leave woolly cow milk out, it turns to curds. Leave the curds out, they begin to get stale, then rot. Woolridge is on his way to the trash bin, and everyone knows it. Either he's in denial, or he knew Helen would be checking out soon, judging by his increasing demands for a room upgrade.
That's enough gossip for now.
That's a shame, Inspector. What if I wanted to know a little about you?
I'm a freelance captain, changing the company one high-stakes encounter at a time. I like to let my reputation speak for me. The fewer people know about me, the better. I'd say too bad, damn. I'm a freelance captain, changing colony one high-stakes encounter at a time.
A dashing gunslinger type, then. I'm sure the investigation will turn out splendidly in your hands. Or at least Mr. Kincannon seems confident enough to believe so.
Wanted to check into that room, actually.
Ah yes, we are most pleased to offer you our grandest of grand accommodations, Inspector. The penthouse suite on our topmost floor is now available for you. The last guest left her belongings behind when she vacated unexpectedly, so we needed a little time to tidy the suite up for you. Simply call the elevator in the lobby and our highly skilled operator will deliver you to your private floor with efficiency and cheer.
Nice. Goodbye.
Hello there, my inordinately esteemed guest. If my hello were any more earnest, this loudspeaker would explode. What authorized floor can I bring you to?
Bring me to the penthouse.
Next stop, the finest seat in the house.
If it's brown, drink it down. What is that monstrosity in the bottom of that Rizzo's bottle? It looks like they fucking crushed up a Sprat in, like... Freaking Jet said, yeah. Gulp. Oh, everyone gets to come up here. Cool. Awesome. What do you think, Ellie?
I call the big bed. Anyone wants to challenge me, we can play a hand of cards.
Cool. No.
You think they'd object to me setting up a tanning station here?
You don't need to tan more, girl. You looking fine already. Oh, God.
Everything's so soft and silky and expensive. Oh gosh, I hope I don't get any grease stains on the furniture.
Sam?
Did you know the smoke from high society cigarettes is 10.07% more likely to leave odor and discoloration in fabrics than other leading brands?
Ah, purple berry, spectrum red. Okay. For a second, I thought there'd be some spectrum brown for me to try out. Vicar.
The longer we stay here, the more I can feel my mind softening.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh.
The imprint left inside this suitcase matches the silhouette of Halcyon Helen's iconic handgun, the Needler. The weapon was recently removed.
Interesting. Anything else in the room? Oh, my neck. Probably giving somebody whiplash. Bypass shunt. Fast ration pill. Necklace I can sell. Level head. Energizing ointment. So yeah, somebody stole and tried to make off with Helen's handgun. Let's hold square. Dingbat. Oh, years.
So this is what a clean room smells like.
Join us for the profit of profitability oh my god, it's a fucking pyramid scheme. Purple berry munch. Yep, Borsworth. Dark matter bar. Lemon slap. Workbench. Oh, right, talking.
Inspector, I understand you've visited the scene of the crime. Halcyon Helen was an important cultural icon. She will be sorely missed.
I don't know why you hired me. I'm usually causing murders, not solving them.
I will be plain with you. I'd prefer not having to hire you at all. This matter should be resolved by Rizzo's security. But Cedric owns the land complexes, so we have a jurisdiction problem. Constable Keene encouraged us to hire a third-party freelancer. Right now, you're the best chance we have at resolving this incident and getting on with our affairs.
Relax, I've been solving problems for two idiots who don't get along since Emerald Vale. Wow, thanks for the vote of confidence. So you're saying I'm not the best choice? I'm not a spacer's choice?
I see. Well, I appreciate your candor. Yes, let's go with that. Back to the matter at hand. Tell me about your investigation.
So... Persuade. I've got a lead. I can't tell you why, but I need access to the orchards.
Your discretion is appreciated. I admit, I'm beginning to feel more confident in this arrangement. Here, I'm granting you access through the gates to the orchards. You're officially authorized to see this investigation through to the end. There is one caveat. Cedric's being rather intransigent about letting you into the spaceport. Possibly he's trying to hide something. Possibly he wants to annoy me. Possibly both.
I'll bear that in mind. You can't keep your people under control, Ludovic. If he locks his doors the moment an investigator arrives, that's not... So he locks his doors the moment an investigator arrives. That's not suspicious at all.
I agree with the sentiment behind your snide remark. Unfortunately, the Piraeus spaceport is Cedric's purview, not mine. You have a lead to chase. Law speed, Inspector.
I'll be back.
You think they'll let us expense the booze? I do love all the wall space. So much room for trophies.
There's no room service, right? Just asking.
Sam's Special Inspector add-on includes a magnifying glass to sleuth out the germs and parasites that other cleaning products leave behind.
Hi there, Inspector. It might be a little beyond my job description to ask, but at my heart, I'm still a bellhop. Was the suite to your liking?
I didn't even know they made hotel rooms that large. It was great. It was fine. But I don't feel too strongly about it. I'm just here to investigate, ma'am. I don't really care about the hotel room. Did I ask you to talk to me? Just shut up and do wow. It was fine. I don't feel too strongly about it.
That's completely fine, Inspector. Hopefully you'll warm up to it. Now, I'd love to bring you to a floor of your choosing.
Like to visit to the lobby, I think.
To the lobby we go!
Hey, and I can choose my party from here. Take the original 2 with me. Might just get to the orchard, then cut it for the night. Not there. This way. Vending machines. If it's brown, drink it down. I'm still super off-put by whatever that monstrosity is in the bottom of the brown bottle.
Oh, this smells worse than rancid salt tuna. Oh, well, I think it's coming from the pool.
Huh? Pool plot.
The pool plaza is currently closed to guests.
What the heck happened in here?
Oh, you're that inspector. Right. Sorry, but the pool's currently closed on account of it stinking worse than my boss. What can I do for you?
Does the pool look all... Why does the pool look all green? Pretty heavily armed for a pool guard, aren't you?
Yeah, it's part of the job. I think I'm listed as a security consultant. But all that really means is that if I'm caught without this thing, I get put on pool guard duty. I don't know what happens if I'm caught without it on pool guard duty, but I know that I don't want to find out.
Why does the pool look all green?
Space me if I knew. I got here for my shift this morning and found it this way. They can't yell at me for this one, which is good, because a lot of folks seem upset by it.
This morning, so it happened just before the Spectrum Brown launch.
Gee, you're pretty sharp. Yeah, the reception party would have extended out here, but we had to close it off. What with the contamination. And now the reception ain't happening anyway. Can't do much now but wait for the stench to wear off. We found the individual hired to clean face down in a puddle of his own spit in the orchards. Guess he won't be helping.
Damn. Something about this sounds off-kilter. I'd like to take a look around. Face down in his own spit?
Look, I call it how I see it. They found the poor slackwit alongside syringes enough to put down a herd of mantisaurs. His family will have to be fined. Rizzo should have been more careful about who they hired. They're lucky nothing got permanently damaged.
So he OD'd. Something sounds off-kilter about this.
Alright. You may want to visit the sun parlor. That's where that Rizzo's fool mixed the chemicals he used. Oh, and you could talk to Lily, my boss. She probably has some great advice. I saw her walk toward the bridge to the Purpleberry Orchards earlier. Reckon she's still there. Now, anything else I can do for you?
No, that's it. Is this poisonous?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Something around here. Ah!
Analysis reveals the chemical signature of this compound is 80% semblant of fertilizer used in the Purpleberry Orchards. The other 20% is semblant of pool water.
So they dumped a shitload of high-grade fertilizer in here, along with some sprat corpses.
Anyone up for a game of sudden death knockout? Yeah, me neither.
Wait, what is... Oh! It's space tennis. Okay.
Heard, but we're in the middle of supposed to be coming or going. And when I can't get a hold of anyone in the orchards, I can't make sure of that, can I?
No, Miss Vargas. Sorry, I'll work on getting a hold of someone.
Great, you do that. I'll be waiting right here. Swear to the architect, Matthias, if you've lost your
Damn,
rifle's
you look
ionization
evil.
coil again. Oh, wait, you ain't part of my crew. What do you want?
Are you okay? You sound a little tightly wound. Pool guard told me to talk to you. Said you'd give me some good advice.
Oh, thank the law you're here about the pool. That crucial thing that isn't my job to fix, and that, as such, I don't care about. If you want advice, here it is. Don't talk to that imbecile ever again. Even by my crew's standards, he's duller than a telescoping staff. And he's not even one of my worst problems. I've got landing pad lockdowns, gate closures, angry guests, and now one of my crew is AWOL.
A missing person? I'm actually an investigator. Could look into that for you.
If you're serious, I'd appreciate the help. He's been missing a few days, and we're low on staff as it is.
Ha ha ha. Low on staff. That's funny. A few days? Why'd you wait until now to search for him?
It's not exactly uncommon for slug agents to go on the odd bender. They'll pick a place they think I don't know about and hunker down. Usually I don't bother with the discipline and paperwork. Gotta pick your battles. Thing is, they usually resurface within 24 hours, or at least yell for medical help. This guy, not a peep.
I'll look into it. What do I need to know?
The missing crew member's Evan O'Connell. He's one of about 2 slug agents I can trust with more complex tasks than stand here and look tough. Friendly type. Well-behaved, followed orders. Anyone else, I'd think they got drunk and fell asleep in a ditch somewhere, but O'Connell's not really the type. He was last stationed at the Wilderness checkpoint. I'd search there first.
I'll get right on that. What do we have here? Somebody's aggressive around here. Marauder? Pop. Woo.
Captain, you're wounded. May you find peace in death.
Thank you. Shrink.
Here's a little trick I learned in
Prison. Oh god.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
This dead dude?
The garb on this security guard identifies him as a member of the Rizzo's corporation. His rank would have been that of jawbreaker or higher. This security guard has experienced premature expiration. Evidence strongly suggests a conflict with marauders.
Search his pockets, pay your respects, conclude examination. Gone run them pockets. You find 3 bits in a half-eaten Rizzo's purple berry crunch. At least he left the world happy.
Death removes that which we worked so hard to create in life, a shell to protect us from pain. But it is this shell, this self, that is the cause of all our suffering. He is now free.
Damn. Thanks for the profound words, Vicar. Pocket watch. Another dead body. Ooh.
Security Officer Danvers, nightly report number 27. No sign of trouble, but I'm on the lookout. If it's out there, I'll find it. Wait, I think I see someone. Approaching now. Excuse me, sir or madam. I require your participation in my nightly security report.
Damn. Well, you got fucked. Trip stout. Ammo, thank God. Still marauders on hotel property. That's concerning. And something I'll look into next class. Oh boy. Well, already saved. Don't need to do that again. But thanks for poking your head in on my intro to the Outer Worlds Murder on Eridanos DLC. Sorry for not making it Friday night. Got asked to stick around for my job, and I enjoy money. So, yeah. Though hopefully I can keep this pretty good roll of motivation going on, and tomorrow bring you another Mecha Monday where we blindly try to nuke some mountains in hopes that we can find this freaking distant friends achievement. But till then, need you guys to stay healthy, stay hydrated,